Nigerian government to launch web-based solution for problem monitoring. Hello, my people. Nigeria wants to launch a web-based solution for project monitoring and also problem solving in the society. So you'll be surprised the amounts Nigerian government is going to spend. Oh, when other countries are launching their web-based whatever, it's not as much. But when Nigeria wants to launch, when you hear the amount, you yourself will know that Jesus is Lord. You will know yourself. You will know. You will just know. You don't need anybody to tell you. That's Nigerian government for you. You see that Shell will sell their whole oil producing, profiting refinery for 2 billion, for instance. Nigeria want to repair a dead and gone one for 1.5 billion to repair. Why not buy the 2 billion one? Question to ask. Anyway, my people, state of the situation right now is that Nigeria wants to launch a web-based, puts it out there so that they can begin to, solve some issues and monitor what is going on with regards to cyber and the rest. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details with regards to what this web based solution problem project monitoring will be all about. The Minister of Steel, Budget and National Planning, Kam Agba, has revealed plans by the federal government to launch a web application to be christened iMac, aimed at empowering Nigerians to report any badly executed government project to the government. He also disagreed with reports that the health and educational sector of the economy were underfunded. The minister made this known recently while speaking with newsmen at a two-day National Assembly Budget Office of the Federation of Nigeria (BOF) retired generals holding in Lagos. According to him, the federal government was planning on using technology so that we get Nigerians to be the ones to monitor and evaluate projects by us. He explained, so we are developing a web app which we have named the iMac because we want Nigerians to iMac the project for us. Why the government earmarks, and it's going to be geotechnologically monitored. So, an original Nigerian that sees a road being constructed, but the quality is not good, will take a picture of it and send it to us. We will know exactly where it is. Having received this, we will go to the responsible ministry or agencies to take it up with them. With this, we are no longer relying on just the monitoring and evaluation team from the MDAs, because when you are monitoring yourself, of course, you will say you are doing well. So we want Nigerians to be the ones we rely on to monitor these projects. This isn't a takeaway from the monitoring of the evaluation team as well, but to ensure checks and balances are done by Nigerian alongside. Speaking further, he said, we he does not agree that the health and educational sector are not being properly funded, saying that what happened is that most people who are analyzing just take a look at what has been done under the Ministry of Health or the Ministry of Education. He added, we want to take it even further and state that there are fundings that are meant for this sector and aren't released from the ministry to the sector. That's why this is happening. He argued that the Universal Basic Education UBEC fund, for instance, is not domesticated with the Ministry of Education, adding that TET fund is also not domesticated with the Ministry of Education. So if you want to talk about educational sector, you have to talk about what has been given to the ministry, not what is still in the hand of the government yet to be released to the ministry. Ministry of Works is doing a lot of intervention in federal universities, doing roads and all that is educational sector. Works Ministry of Finance, Budget and Planning has got schools where statistics are trained, but the funding for this are not showing in the ministry. Agricultural school too have gotten funds for students to implement agriculture. But this money is not in the ministry. So if you want to look at the sector, you have to put things together and find out where the fund really is at the moment. Also speaking with newsmen, the Director General Budget Office of the Federation, Ben, explained optimism that there would be an improvement in oil revenue to further help funding of budgets. We expect to build on some performance of 2020, which was very difficult last year. Notwithstanding, on the winning side, we were able to achieve up to 73% of our revenue projection, and on the expenditure side, we achieved 100% funding for it. We expect to sustain that performance for the second year running. We are going to pass the budget so that the implementation will commence in January. That's it if it's being disbursed towards what is beneficial to all. By the time we take stock of first quarter performance, we will have a better view of how things are running and going. The chairman Senate Committee on Appointment has also expressed confidence in the 2021 budget performance. On the other hand, the chairman House Committee on Appreciation and Approval has advised the government to channel expected subsidies of fuel revenue towards debt repayment and budget funding instead of creating supplementary budgets. So this is how they spend the money. He's telling you that I will not tell you that education is not well funded, and these things that you are thinking are not there are actually there. That there are people who are sitting on it. That's what he's saying. There are people you think that this money is available to the ministry, but really, truly, and truly, the money is not even in the ministry. The ministry is asking where is the money. So he's saying that you think the money is there, but there is actually nothing there. So that's why things are not going the way they should, and that's why things are the way they are at the moment. And that Nigerians needs to understand that there is more to this than beneath their eyes. You don't just sit down and say, "Oh, we want to implement this budget or not." Some of these things you're thinking, the money is not being released. So this is where we are at the moment. We'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Don't forget that you have a voice. Let it be heard. Don't allow anyone to intimidate you or push you down. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.